Hello, friends. Good evening. I hope you all are all doing well and sitting safe at home. These are tough moments in life. I think all of us have realized that something very unreal has happened. We never ever thought about being in a lockdown of this nature. But the right way to handle the situation is to make the best of an adverse situation. This is a time for us to think about our purpose. This is a point in time where we should reflect and introspect about what is our role in life. Is earning money and spending money the only purpose of life? I never believe that that is the right thing. That's something I've never ever believed. I've always hunted for a purpose, searched for a purpose. To some extent, I feel I have also found my purpose. I always believe that my purpose is to help people understand the value, the power of their money, and to help them live a good life, because a lot of people have the money, do not know the power of their money, and postpone purchases. And in the process, they actually are unable to live the quality of life that they deserve to live. And they compromise a lot more than they should do. My job is to help people enhance the quality of their life. I feel that's my purpose. The second purpose that I have in my life is to educate financial advisors, create interesting tools for them, provide it to them so that they can grow their business. I have been doing this for quite some time, and I'm also thinking right now in this lockdown about the purpose that I have thought for myself, these two things, and also reflecting about what I should be doing and introspecting as to what I have done. I think this is very important. So, identifying one's purpose is extremely important in life. However, it won't be wrong to say that how am I going to identify my purpose? Is there any formula? Because if there is no formula, then it should just come into your head, or some incident will make you move towards a purpose. Or what I mean to say, then you leave it to an accident or to a chance. So here is a very interesting formula that I came across, and it's part of a book. And I will expose you to the book in the last slide of this presentation. The book is called Mastery. Okay, so the author has very beautifully explained the method of finding a purpose. Okay, and I don't think anybody till now had very beautifully explained the method of finding a purpose. So, if you want to find a purpose in life, it actually depends on two factors. One is there is something I'm good at doing. I'm sure all of you are good at doing something. You love doing something and you're very good at it. The second is I love to do it. See, I can be good at doing something. I'm a good banker. I understand all the rules and regulations of a bank. Okay, but I don't love doing it. Okay, I go to work in a particular office. I'm the admin manager and I do that job extremely well, but I don't love doing it. That's not that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that you love doing, and in the process of loving to do, you become very good at it. Something like that, when you identify, you can call that to be your passion. So that's your passion. Now, the next thing you have to see is this thing that I love to do and I'm very good at doing, does the world need it? If the world needs it, then that particular thing, which till now was a passion, can become my mission. So, for example, I create videos for financial advisors. or I create cartoons of financial advisors so that the subject becomes easy to explain to their investors. And I feel that the financial advisory community needs it, and they do tell me that this is nice, it works for them. So clearly, the world needs it. So I can make it my mission, and hence for the last close to 6 years, I have been doing it diligently. Now let's look at the fourth point. The fourth point is the world needs it, and you are paid for it. So you can create a business model, and you can get paid for it. Now there are two ways of looking at it. One is if the world needs it and you get paid for it, it's called a vocation. If you get paid at a rate which is independent of the quality that you bring. For example, a taxi driver. A taxi driver takes a person. There are two taxi drivers. One drives extremely well and one is a very average driver. But you'll end up paying both of them the same amount of money. So he can't enhance his value in terms of earning more out of that activity. So if you can't do that, then it gets clubbed as something called vocation. Okay, but if he is in a position to actually show the value to the customer and show him so much value that the customer is actually willing to pay him a lot more, so he is good at it, and you are paid for it. If you are paid, then he's good at it and you are paid for it. Okay, that intersection is called the profession. So obviously, vocation is a bit limited, but profession is the world needs it. They are willing to pay for it. You love doing it and you're very good at it. I mean, when you love doing something and you're very good at it and the world needs it and they're willing to pay for it, and not only they're willing to pay for it, but they're willing to pay an additional value. The value that you're bringing, they're willing to pay you to that extent that you think you deserve to be paid. I mean, it's something that if you believe that you should be paid more, the world is willing to pay you more. Now that's a profession. Now, if you look at this entire confluence of passion, mission, vocation, profession. If you look at the intersection, the central point, this blue spot over here, now that has been defined as the purpose of life. So, friends, this is the time. You have a lot of time now. Nobody in this entire world can say that today I don't have time. Use this time, introspect, reflect, figure out what are your strengths. Okay, figure out what you like to do, what you do well, whether the market values it, and whether they are willing to pay for it. If you are able to bring it together, imagine loving to do something, you are good at it, the market needs it, they're willing to pay for it. That is your purpose. That defines your life. That makes you a superstar. That brings purpose to your life. That makes your life meaningful. Hereafter, you will never get into a situation where you're getting bored or you don't know what to do. Every day will become meaningful. Every moment will have so much of value for you. Every moment you'll love living every moment. Wouldn't you like to love? Wouldn't you like to love every moment that you live? I'm sure we all do. Imagine making every moment of your life interesting, happy, and meaningful. You need to find that purpose. Now, before I end, let me show you the title. Let me show you the title of the book, the book itself, and the author, whose name is Robert Greene. Okay, he's a international bestseller, and if you read this book, you will get an idea about idea I have anyway shared with you, but you'll go deeper into this entire process with more examples and real life anecdotes. You will get a much better idea as you go deeper into understanding this theory about having a purpose in life. So, friends, I hope this session was useful. If you enjoyed it, if you got something out of it, I'll be very happy to get a reply from you, because when